Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Building the Z's. As you can see, I've been away for a while, so I'm a little rusty with this whole recording thing. But yeah, so this is going to be the chorus flower farm. So a chorus flower is something that you can use to get more chorus flowers or chorus fruit. You might have seen these in the end, like you'll see these big long stalks of chorus flower. Maybe I can just build one real quick. You'll just see that they just start to grow. And yeah, it goes in random shapes, but you'll see that there are chorus flowers on the top, but they'll die sometimes. So, but you get chorus fruit out of that, and that's something that a lot of people I've seen use in the end. But anyway, this is going to be a chorus flower designs. But yeah, you can see that we just got two chorus flowers, and if I place another one, you'll see we just got a third one, and it always destroys that, so you can place another one. Yeah, so in the end, you do make profit off of this machine. Occasionally, there will be one that does not grow. But yeah, let's build this third module so you can see. They're all the same thing, just faced into different directions. So, the first thing you're going to grab is your end stone, and you're going to place it there. And below it, you're going to put a hopper minecart with a rail on top, with a rail underneath it. It needs to be on a rail this time, or it won't like work because it needs a certain height. Also, you want to put that on top of a hopper, and you're gonna need hoppers in this 5x5 area. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that lead out into a chest where you will collect your stuff. You're gonna need soul sand on top of these ones, and that's because if the chorus flower lands on top of these, it won't get if the chorus flower lands on these, because they are slightly lower than a normal block. You can kind of see it, I think, but because they're slightly because they are slightly lower than a normal block, like you can see that I kind of go up a little bit when I go onto a normal block, so that is showing that the sandstone will be able to collect items that fall through, so you can see, or the soul sand, not the sandstone. And you're going to want that also because it'll protect the minecart from getting destroyed by the arrows that are going to shoot out of these dispensers. So, yeah, you're really going to want to fill up these dispensers with a lot of arrows as the machine runs. So after you place those down, you're going to put a dispenser that is going to be skipping 2 blocks, and then right there, facing downward with a water bucket in it. And then you're going to put a note block down, and then a block and observers, which are going to be observing signals, sending the water bucket down to destroy the chorus flower, the chorus plant stalk thing. So let's get into it anyway. Sticky piston is going to be placed right there next to the downward dispenser, and then you're going to place a observer, which is going to be facing this way, and then you're going to place a sticky piston or a normal piston just facing downward, and then another observer facing downward like that. Okay, and then you're going to come back to this observer, and you're going to place a temporary block, and then place your observer facing towards that one. Face another observer going this way, and then place a block. Let me actually grab stone to make it look nicer. Place a block of stone, and then place 2 blocks right here. Put a temporary block right here, and then put your observer in so that they're facing that way. Whoops. Then you're going to come over to the module on the top where you place the stone, place 2 repeaters, and put the one that is closest to the observer onto 4 ticks, and leave the other one on 1 tick. And yeah, that should be the module all working, if I could place one down. Alright, so as you can see, I have 1 chorus flower in my inventory. There's none in the chest. I'm just going to place it down right here. And yeah, now you'll see that there should be 2 coming into the chest, and you also get 1 chorus fruit occasionally. So yeah, we'll just put another one down, and this one actually broke, so we're just gonna put another one down, and it worked. So take out the 3, place another one down, and you can even make like a little podium if you didn't want to have to stand here for so long. You can see I'll just use these 3 up real quick. This one didn't work again. Yeah, it is hard to start off, but eventually when it gets running, it should be pretty simple to make it work. You know, I think you also get to collect the ones that wither away. Like when you break it, you'll collect it as a flower. So I'll just do this for like 2 minutes and see where we're at. Yeah, guys, not the most effective thing, but you can see that I did just get 22 after like about 2 minutes of AFKing, and you always collect your arrows, so you'll be able to put them back in the chests, if you wanted, I guess. You would probably want a skeleton grinder or like the All Mobs farm. I'll put a link to that video in the description below, where I made a farm that could get you enough arrows for something like this. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Building Disease, the course plant farm, course flower farm. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed, please like the video and make sure you subscribe. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.